you know they never stick around. Quite a fast to find us in an empty crowd. We're fucking up the clouds. So abrupt, the way I am reminded of us. I found our stuff, old Polaroids of time behind us. I can't get you out of my head. Went on a date, thought I'd get my mind off of you. We stayed up late, she got herself a glass of Pinot Noir, the same kind that you always saved up for. I have a trust back dedicated just to you. Throughout all your things I said I'd never lose. Still I find a sign reminding me of you. 아,